coming up on this episode.
I don't see a day where I don't see stray dogs running down the streets and stuff. And sometimes it's a risk because you wonder if trying to save them isn't also going to be the way that they get killed because they run into the street. So I have to kind of play it real careful so that I'm not the cause of an accident. Okay, so we need to do a surgery on the side.
Yeah, so Token is the one that was attacked by a pit bull on Tuesday, almost died.
Right.
No, Monday, almost died.
Right, miracle to be alive, yes.
And since Tuesday, he's been feeling pretty well.
Okay.
I had placed a urinary catheter because he's an abdominal hernia.
Okay.
And he has a couple of ribs that are broken, and that left a deficit and nicked a lung lobe inside him.
Oh, it did nick one.
It
Okay.
did, but he doesn't have a wound there, which is great. That makes it much easier to deal with. So we're worried about leaving the lung lobe in there because it could twist or it could die and necrose. And
Okay, so we need to operate on that as well. Okay, so money is an issue here, which is not a problem because we're going to do the surgery whether they have the money or not.
Yeah.
But are the ribs broken?
Yes, but that alone would not have been the big deal.
Okay.
Since she's going in there, she's going to pull them back together so he'll be more comfortable.
Okay, so she'll pull the ribs
But you
out?
wouldn't do that otherwise. Yeah, she's going to like reconstruct the rib cage a little bit.
Because I thought that what we've done in the past is we've taken some film and sutured the ribs to the film on the outer side of the body.
And if he didn't need the lung lobectomy, that would be a feasible plan.
Okay.
But since he needs that, she can just do it sub-Q.
How risky is this going to be? Is there a really, really strong chance? Are we at 50-50? What are we at?
Better than that.
We're at?
75-25.
That's good.
75.
I'm really good with that. I'm really good with that.
A very worthy.
Okay, I'm good with that. Those are good odds. I like that. We'll do it. We'll do it. Why haven't you ordered my ultrasound?
Okay, so I'll have them come back on Friday night.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like last week? Why haven't you ordered it for me? So when the dog comes in, you guys have to shave that dog and make sure it's ready for that ultrasound. Why is that back door open? Who cut you? Go clean my dog.
Do what you gotta do.
I will you up. Go clean my dog.
Do what you gotta do.
I would hit you except you like it. All right, who didn't get this? Look, he threw up. What's going on?
I need the password for that.
Dude, you need to know it. It's always been CS. Cornerstone CS.
Okay, got it. No one's told me.
Yeah, no?
And I'm
They
trying
don't
to let
trust
him know.
you. They don't trust you.
I guess not.
You know why?
Why?
Because you're a guy. How come you guys disappear like cockroaches when I turn the lights on and you just like, it's like all of you kennel people are gone. How come this guy doesn't have water? Doing what? Checking out the fucking hickey on your neck? What, one of the guys give that to you? Get over there, I need that clean, come on, come on.
This guy is here for neuter. So we're just prepping them, getting them all cleaned up so we can get them into the surgery room.
So this client came in today, they had a notice to comply from the animal shelter. I guess the dog was at the shelter, got hit by a car, they don't know what happened with the dog. So they talked to Amanda, they sent...
Is this the poodle, the white dog?
Yes, the white dog, and we did x-rays and they had the 2 fractures, one is the FHO. So we need to do the surgery. So they came over from the shelter and we did the x-rays and the doctor said that it needs 2 different surgeries. So I told him it's about $800 for the one surgery for the FHO. And he said he didn't have any money. So I asked him if the shelter was helping him with vouchers. And he said that they said, yes, they would probably help him. You have to at least apply for the care credit. So he says, well, I have really bad credit. I can't get credit. All I have is $150. You can't just get them to pay the bill, blah, blah, blah. I said, no. I said, you have to at least make an effort and...
Show an effort, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I could take it to my boss and then we'll see how much we can donate.
Most of the time, the people that suck are the ones that get approved.
Yeah, so he said he agreed that he would go ahead and apply, so I had him apply. But as I, because he keeps going out to the parking lot because it's taking a bit to wait for the x-rays, I noticed he's in a 2015 Sports Edition Camaro. So I said, I'm sure you can only come up with $150. He said, yeah. So I had him apply for care credit, and needless to say, he got a big amount on the care credit approved.
How much?
Over $2,000 to cover everything. So I went out and told him, and I said, you're lucky you got approved with your bad credit. You got approved.
Because he was playing us.
Oh no, wait a minute. So so you know what his response was?
I'm not using it.
Yeah, he would like the shelter to pay for this. And I said, no, the shelter's not gonna pay for this.
He's gonna put the dog to sleep.
No, he's not. He's gonna pay on the care credit, but he said, can you just still see if they're willing
What
to
a
donate a lot?
stingy motherfucker.
That's what I said. And then he needed help backing his car and I wanted to let him.
I hope you hit it.
No, he didn't.
You should have
But he
made him
was-
guide him right
he was
into the
very
fucking.
concerned about his car. I'm just like really pissed about that. I said, I'm not gonna.
Because
ask
they're
the
trying to
shelter.
play us.
Yeah.
Did you already charge him?
No, I'm going to now. I already have all his information.
Doesn't matter. He has to still sign.
Yeah, I'm not done. He went back over to the shelter.
Okay, I want you to have him sign
going
for the
to.
full, because he can try and contest it.
Okay, so Stanley and Chrissy are positive for Bordetella. Stanley's only positive for mycoplasma.
So these guys are negative for distemper. Okay, so this guy is positive but on a very low load, which means that it could be vaccine related. So we need to know, did this guy come from the shelter? And if he came,
This one, I'm sorry, was the lady who's had the dog for almost a year, I think. I'm almost sure this is the lady, isn't this when I checked in? I think this lady's had the dog for many, many months, she said. Yeah,
are they still
that's-
symptomatic?
Cattery?
Or no, somewhere else.
Can they, are they still, yeah, can they go in the wards and then put this one in there? Find out if we can move these guys into the ward.
Move her to December.
Because from what I understand, these guys have owners. And if they could even go home today, that would be even better.
Okay.
Find out if we can move them into the ward.
Okay.
Or this one can go, oh, this is gonna freak Dr. Anderson out.
But go home with her?
No. If we put this one in the laundry.
Say that again.
Oh yeah, we could do that, it's gonna freak her out.
Yeah, if she'll kill us if we put this one in the laundry. I mean, is it symptomatic at all? So let's ask Dr. Anderson real quick, okay? I have to ask you a question.
I came here to do records.
Okay, I have to ask you a medical question.
I have to have a place where I can look at all the
I have to ask you a medical question. Kobe, or Coben, whatever, has tested positive for a bunch of stuff, but he's not symptomatic.
He should go in catering.
But he's not symptomatic.
That's when you start spreading diseases when you're not symptomatic. How many of those dogs come from this shelter and these places that have it? So he just came out to us.
No. He came out in October. This is the one with the bad skin.
But why is he here?
For his skin.
But he doesn't need to stay here.
He doesn't need to stay here for
I'd
skin.
rather him go. I know they can't bring him back, but because of that immune system thing, he doesn't need to be here.
So
I'd
in
rather
the,
him
okay,
go.
so because he's waiting to be neutered.
His skin is nasty. We need to treat him. He just had his first treatment today. You can't neuter him. You'll see such bacteria in there. It's going to be a nightmare, an absolute nightmare.
Okay.
You can't neuter him yet. I mean, I didn't even look at the thyroid. What is this thyroid?
We didn't get it yet.
Okay, so
At the risk of you having a conniption fit and throwing things at me, since he's not symptomatic and it is just a skin thing, can we put him in the laundry?
if he's not loud, if he's not
No, he's very quiet.
then if he's not loud, he can go in there.
I just want to kiss you now.
No, please don't touch me. This is a quiet area. Please let me just have this peace in here.
But I have to.
No, please.
I must touch you.
No.
Tell me where I can touch you.
No.
Tell me where.
My finger. Okay, there.
Thank you. Okay, so I don't have to hear you scream. Oh my God, thank God. She's not gonna throw a fit. This guy can go into the laundry according to Dr. Anderson. I want the other dog, Gully, to go into medical. I want Ginger out. This guy goes there because it's not symptomatic and I don't want it to get sick. Okay? All right, get the bug out. I'm bored with you.
I got a
Sounds like
computer
this.
this morning on a pit bull. Came in with a torn toenail, and I said, well, we're gonna have to sedate, so we may as well take those testicles off. He's like, no, I'm gonna come back, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I think you need to do it now. So Dr. Anderson went in there and said, we have to sedate, and they're trying to say they're going out of town. I said, well, we have to sedate for the toenail anyway, so we're gonna take his testicles, and I'm gonna have you sign for it. And he signed the paper.
Good, because this is a no testy zone.
Yeah,
I tell everybody all that. How come we had the little white dog on the table and his testicles?
Which white dog?
With the ears last night?
That dog's neutered. No, that dog is neutered. He's supposed to be neutered.
I saw 2 dangling ones.
You sure that's the same dog? They didn't do that dog till he had claw claws.
The ear, the nasty ear.
Yeah, the dog is neutered. Oh, I gotta go back and look at the file. I don't miss that.
You did. It's been a while, obviously, because you forgot what they look like.
Yeah, it's been a
The
while,
little
'cause I'm here all
dangly
the time.
ones. They're the little dangly. Whenever there's a drama up front, they don't go get the guys, they get me. Which is like, I guess I'm the man here, which is fine. I say I have bigger testicles than most, you know, I'm cool with that. So she comes running to me, she's going, oh my God, Alex, there's somebody in the front you have to handle, it's this and this. And he was big. He was a big guy, total pimp. And he was screaming and yelling and calling her bitches, and you know, he actually said that if she was on the straight, he would beat the shit out of her. And so I walked up to him and, you know, I calmed him down. I said, look, this is my house and you're disrespecting in my house, and we can't have you disrespect in my house. And so I calmed him down, and he was like, well, you know, I understand, you know, because that is huge. It is all about respect. And so basically, you know, he understood that under this roof, this is, you know, he has to calm down. He can't disrespect her because this is my house, this is my family. And then he calmed down, and he did say that, you know, if he ever sees her on the street, he's gonna knock her out. There's been many, many times where I've had to go between 2 men. Even one of my kennel people was gonna fight with a client, and I had to step in the middle and tell the client, no, lock eyes on me, because he was trying to do that pit bull stare, you know. You don't disrespect me in my house. You gotta take this outside, you know.
Hi, buddy. This is go crazy, but you know, hey, Barry. Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Barry. See? He likes him. But if I were to stand up, it's over. Harry. Harry. Come on, Harry. It's okay. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Today's been a really crappy day because one of our doctors called out. That's our surgeon, and so. But I have another doctor coming in at 3. But there's also an emergency. I just got a text message saying that we have an emergency coming in with a dead puppy stuck. So it's going to be an emergency C-section. So we're just waiting for the dog and the doctor at the same time. So everybody's kind of at edge right now. I'm gonna listen to her bitching, and none of this shit's done. I mean, what is it? It's 12 o'clock and the floor looks like shit. We have no doctor, and then I have the only doctor out there is bitching because I didn't hear her when she said something.
All right.
You guys getting along today? See, now you two don't get along. They don't get along. When are you guys gonna sleep together and get this sexual frustration off the table? Huh? And then maybe shit'll get back to normal again.
I'm not the one.
This is our C-section right here. This is a C-section with the puppy stuff.
My name is Beverly, and I'm the front desk supervisor here at the Pet Care Center. Every day is different. It's really busy. It's very emotional working here. Very sad a lot of the times, but also very happy at other times.
That's what she be doing. She be telling people.
You're talking about me now.
Today has actually been an easy day, but we usually have a lot of emergencies, which makes it really hard. A lot of people who have a hard time taking care of their pets financially, and it's a struggle. I used to work at a place on the west side, which was a lot easier for clients to pay their bills, and here it's a lot harder because the people on this side of town, the finances is just more tough for them. I am a very big cat lover, so I have a lot of cats at home, and I have 4 dogs. And every night, faithfully, when I leave work, I feed the cats in the parking lot at the Pet Care Center, and I go to a park where I feed a bunch of feral cats. Every night, and on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't get off till midnight, so sometimes it's not till 1 in the morning, and I do go to the park and still feed them, and they're all lined up waiting for me.
Let me just tell her, Dr. Simmons, so she's saying that wound on Dalton, this is Robin, it's been a month and it's not healing. And she's never going to be able to adopt the dog if that wound doesn't heal.
So the options are either to cut this entire chunk of tissue out and re-close it with new stitches, or to just let it heal on its own.
When I'm not at work, I just need to relax and have a low-key time. So I run, I work out, I play beach volleyball, I surf. It really just helps me to unwind from my day and all the stresses that I have here, and leave it here and just go home and have a normal life too.
No, I'm just making sure.
Okay.
No, I remember.
I don't see a day where I don't see stray dogs running down the streets and stuff. And sometimes it's a risk because you wonder if trying to save them isn't also going to be the way that they get killed because they run into the street. So I have to kind of play it real careful so that I'm not the cause of an accident for the dog and for me. We're heading into, oh crap, see, that person doesn't want to see us either. Not too welcome in this neighborhood, so let's be careful. This is South Central, and even though I don't look too fish out of watery, I mean, I try and kind of dress up that way, it's still, I don't quite fit. So, you gotta be really careful. And people get offended real quickly too if they think you might be risking their animal's life. I think it's down that way. Look. Oh, there he is. Shit. Hi, honey. Hi, go baby. Hold on, hold on. Hi. Good baby. Oh, you're nice. You're nice. What happened to you? You're nice. Do you mind if I put this on you? Do you mind? You belong to someone. Who do you belong to? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, get up. You would be a big guy, wouldn't you? Oh, come on. Oh my God. Can you come with me? Come on. Come on. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Come on. Oh shit. Oh my God, you're a good boy. You're a neglected boy, but you're a good boy. Oh no, no, let's watch it. I don't want you to get hurt. Come on. Are you gonna jump in my car for me? Wake you up, come on. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness, there's a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, you have a tumor. Oh, honey. So that dog belongs to somebody for sure, but it looks pretty neglected. So I think they probably just didn't either have the money to take care of him or just let him go, or, because there's no way that dog escaped. I see a tumor on his leg, and should have brought somebody with me because the big ones are a little bit heavier to lift. But that's okay. He's so sweet. We'll take him back and we'll scan him. I doubt there's a microchip. We'll scan him and see if he's got an owner. If not, then we'll patch him up and try and find him a home or rescue something, you know. We have a neglect, it looks like. Tumor on the leg. If I can lift him, you can lift him. Get him. Looks like somebody, I guess they gave up on him. I think that some people just can't afford the medical. It doesn't make them bad people, it just means that they can't always afford it. So sometimes they leave them and hope somebody else will get them. Especially since we're around here. So there's no microchip, which is not a surprise to me. And I really think that this was someone who probably got some medical opinions and couldn't afford, medical treatment. We'll do some x-rays, we'll do some blood, and see what's going on. It's an older dog, probably, it could be thyroids, could be a bunch of stuff, it could be cancer. We don't know, but there is a tumor, some sort of growth on his paw. So that's probably what they went in for. Probably either let him go in hopes that somebody will come and save him. We have a reputation of doing that. And maybe the person who called me is the owner. Never thought of that. Maybe that's who called to make sure his dog gets saved. So you never know, but we'll do everything we can and hopefully we can find him a home.